So here are two things I wanted to show you guys. So the number one thing is, look how many pollinators are in this squash flower. So we have a bee and like a bunch of little flies, and they're just crawling around inside. So this is how they naturally pollinate your flowers. They go from flower to flower, and as they go inside, they carry pollen from like the female flowers, and then that's how the the male flowers, they carry the pollen from the male flowers into the female flower. So this is a female flower, which is why it has a little squash. And now that the pollinators have pollinated the plant, it will start to swell up. It'll get bigger, and then that's how you have the squash. So this is the first time I've seen the pollinators actually inside the flower. But they're doing their work. And then, speaking of pollinators, my broccoli plants are starting to open up because it's getting hot. So you guys can see, this is the the broccoli head at one point. It was all clustered together, which is what broccoli is. So I'm trying to find a head of broccoli. Everything's bolting though because it's so hot over here. But sorry, but that's why you get these little flowers. So these are flowers that are now attracting all the pollinators to the garden. And after they die, they'll turn into seeds. And then those seeds, I could plant them again to get more broccoli. But yeah, broccoli used to... So for example, we have this broccoli head forming. And you guys are familiar with how the broccoli looks. Like curly on top. But those little clusters of broccoli leaf, they're not like leaves or anything, they're the actual flowers of the broccoli plant. And when it gets hot, they open up, and which is what you get over here with the yellow flowers.